Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, this is Honest Homemaking, and today we are going to have like a heartfelt discussion. If you're new here, this little tiny clip here is from in the future in this video when it just dawned on me that I should tell you I have 4 sons and we also take care of my niece. So there are 7 of us in our 1,000 square foot 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. So that's a lot of people, a lot of stuff, and a lot of mess. I had a totally different video planned for today. Like I told you guys yesterday, I planned on cleaning the kids' room and doing like a detailed clean of that. But so in the beginning of this video, I want to give you a few pointers of what I have learned over the past 4 weeks of doing Fly Lady. Doing Fly Lady? I think I said that last time too. It just sounds weird. Number 1, just pick one thing and start with that. Just pick something and start doing it every day. It doesn't have to be a whole list of stuff. It could be literally one thing. Laying out your clothes for the next day, starting your dishwasher before you go to bed, making your bed in the morning. Just pick one thing and do that. And add to it as you go. You only have to do one thing. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be this huge, long, extravagant thing. Just tell yourself that you are committing to doing this one thing, and then, you'll do it. You'll reinforce that into your brain that you're going to make your bed. You're going to start your dishwasher. Whatever it is, just pick the one thing. Tell yourself, okay, I am going to do this before I go to bed. I'm going to do this when I wake up in the morning, and then you just follow through and do it. Number 2, when you are going through your house and looking at your stuff, ask yourself, do I really, this is kind of Marie Kondo, I don't know, I've never done that. I may do that in the future. Number 2, when you are going through your house, let me see if I can find something. This is Chris's, but I'm just going to use it as an example. When you find something in your house that is taking up space, valuable space, especially in a tiny little house like ours, ask yourself, do I need this? I don't even know what this is, you guys. Do I need this? Do I use this? Do I think that this is worth the space it's taking up? We have so much stuff in our house that is just taking up space that could be really used by something else. We have a lot of people, so we're trying to make the very best use of our space these days. So when you see something or when you pick up something, just take a second to ask yourself, do I really need this? Do I really love this thing? Marie Kondo it. And if the answer to any of those questions is no, throw it away. Give it to someone who can actually use it. Get it out of your house and use that space for something that you actually will use or actually value. Look at it as if the space in your home has a monetary value. This desk only has a certain amount of space, so there are only a certain amount of things that can go on it. The things that are on this desk need to be serving me or my family, and they need to be worth the value of their space. If they're not, then there's no sense in them being there. And I'm pretty sure this may not be worth its space, but whatever. That's his desk drawer. Number 3, this is not 3, this is 3. Number 3, recruit help. I have been so bad at this in the past, but I have started requiring help. Now, that's not always possible. There's not always someone else here except for me and the little kids. But if there is somebody else in the house, they live in this house with you. They utilize the things in this house. They make the mess in this house. They eat the food in this house. Get them to help you. Yesterday, things were quite a mess by the end of the day. We had a busy day. Mason's doctor's appointment, by the way, I meant to tell you guys, it went really well. He's perfectly healthy. So I just did want to update you on that. But we had errands to run and things to do. Zach had band practice. It was a busy day. I did not want to have to clean everything up by myself. Chris had watched the 3 little kids while I was doing Zach and band camp and stuff. So by the time I got home, so we all pitched in and cleaned it up together, and it really did not take very long at all. So tell them, get up off their butts. If you are like me and your kids love the internet, unplug it. It really works. You unplug the internet, they all magically show up and say, what happened to the Wi-Fi? So that works. Recruit help. Number 4 is something that helped me a lot when I was really struggling with like my postpartum depression with Leo, and when I just start getting down on myself. Find another YouTuber that you really enjoy watching and watch their video. Now, obviously you're watching a YouTube video right now. Hopefully you really love me and my content. I know you do because you tell me that you do, and I love you guys for that. But find somebody that motivates you, that inspires you, that spreads positivity, somebody that makes you feel good when you watch them. A few of the people that I love watching, let's see, I really enjoy watching Daniela Diaries. She really entertains me. I really like watching, recently I've just started watching Lauren Brazy. I really like her. Clutterbug. I love watching Clutterbug. She is so funny and so down to earth, and she has so many tips, better tips than I have. She has so many tips and things for getting your house in order. And Kimmy from She's in Her Apron. She is so sweet and motivational. Those are some of my favorites. If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling unmotivated or crappy or just bleh, I go watch them. They make me feel better. And the last one that I have for you, I talked about this in a live video, is number 5. Look at your screen time on your phone, because chances are you're spending a lot more time on there than you realize. I had never really looked at my screen time before. It's probably up a little bit today, honestly, but I'm going to go there now. You go to settings on your phone, and then you go to, you just scroll down, and it's right here. My screen is so dirty. Screen time. Okay. Y'all, it's not good, and I'm going to tell you why. I put Facebook back on my phone. I put it on there so that I could make a post about Mason's birthday, and so that I could respond to, it was Chris's dad's birthday. Mason's is the 13th, Chris's dad's is the 14th, and Chris made a post about his dad, and I wanted to comment and support him, so that's just, those are excuses. But because of that, I've spent 1 hour and 46 minutes on social network. Now, yeah, look at that, Facebook. And I did watch some YouTube in the background. That's our camera app where we watch our baby, like when he's in bed. It's up there, you can't see it right now. I encourage you to look at your screen time, because chances are you are spending a lot more time on there than you realize. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. Last week, I checked my screen time, and I had 14 hours on Facebook for the week. And that hit me like a ton of bricks. 14 hours that I was not, it's mindless scrolling. I'm sure I was talking to my kids, listening to them and playing with them. And I'm just being honest with you. I am an imperfect person, and I'm trying to better myself. 14 hours, I'm looking for the screenshot that I took on Facebook, and it was just, it was a big shock to me. So here's my screenshot that I sent to Chris. I had 14 hours and 21 minutes. It doesn't say. I took this screenshot on, right there, August 7th. This was might have been a week before now. Yeah, it was last week. That was like a slap in the face, honestly. I did not realize that my mindless scrolling was costing me that much time with my family, with my kids, with Chris. We spend so much time on our cell phones. We're addicted to them. Like, I'm addicted to my cell phone, and it sucks. So I am making a change. And you have the power to do that. You have the ability to do that. Maybe you're not addicted to your phone. Maybe you watch too much TV or too much YouTube, or everybody has something that they do that wastes their time. And I just encourage you, if you have an iPhone, go look at your screen time and just think about that. Like, that's time and minutes that you're not getting back. That's time and minutes that are taken from your family. So I'm doing my best to cut back on that. Oh, I'll do it right now.
Mommy,
yes?
what the quote on TL?
Hold on. I'm almost done, okay? I'm going to delete it right now. I have way too many apps on my phone. There you go. Gone. just look at where you're wasting your time. We're human, we're imperfect, so I'm sure that you can find some time somewhere that you're wasting.
I have bed.
That's okay, you can be on my bed. So I will say it's okay to have downtime. Absolutely, everybody needs downtime just to decompress and to let their brain calm down. But are you having relaxing downtime, or are you just mindlessly wasting your time somewhere? Because that's what I was doing. I've had this thought on my mind ever since my live chat on Wednesday. The whole reason I started YouTube was, well, actually, I guess there's kind of two. There are two reasons. I started YouTube because I wanted some accountability to keep my house clean, some motivation, and because I felt so isolated. Leo was a baby. So I was really struggling. I struggled a lot, I think, with postpartum depression when I had Leo, but I didn't realize it was postpartum depression until he was like a year old. I don't thank God I didn't have that with Mason. It was not pleasant at all, but I think it's because I went through such a change in my life. I had older kids. I had a lot of freedom. They went to school every day. So, you know, I had a lot of free time, and having a newborn after that was just such a shock to my brain, I think, and my body. Sorry, my chair keeps turning on me a little bit. I love hearing them laugh. So I had some postpartum depression, and when I started making YouTube videos, I found some friends, you guys, and as I have continued to make videos, I have continued to gain more friends. You guys are my support system. You're my real and true friends. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. I say that in almost every video, but it's just because it's so true for me. Anyway, and so those are the reasons that I started doing YouTube. But as I continued to make videos, I kept going through this cycle, or I keep going through this cycle, who knows, of cleaning and it just immediately getting trashed again. Because should have put this in there. If you're new here, this little tiny clip here is from in the future in this video, when it just dawned on me that I should tell you, my name is Heather. I have 4 sons, and we also take care of my niece. So there are 7 of us in our 1,000 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. So that's a lot of people, a lot of stuff, and a lot of mess. So the cycle keeps continuing because of this stuff, all the stuff that we have and all the mess that we make. And we've never had any good routines. Ever. We have never had good routines. You can see that in evidence of past videos. My kids are getting older, and I mean, you know, I would like to raise them to be productive citizens, productive people, productive humans in the world. I don't want them to go out into the world or their own houses and have no idea how to run a washer or no idea how to keep things clean. So it's a struggle trying to teach your kids those things. At least it is for me. For some people, it seems to come so easily. And I admire those people because that is so not me. I really have to work at it. It's really a struggle. And the very best thing about YouTube is that I have found that I am not alone. I am not the only one that struggles with this. There are so many of you that struggle with this too. And that brings me, finally, after this very long rant, to what I have been feeling on my heart the past couple days. I know that there are still some of you that are struggling to find your routine, to find your system that works for you. I have started doing the Fly Lady system about 4 weeks ago. Our house is cleaner and stays cleaner than it has in a very long time. Does it still get messy? Absolutely. We still have 5 kids. We still have 7 people in a very small space. It still gets messy, but it is 1,000 times easier to clean it now. It doesn't get as messy. It doesn't feel as overwhelming. And I am a happier person. My kids are happier because I have a better attitude because I'm not so frustrated by the mess all the time. You may not realize this, but if you have clutter piled up in all different places, like normally our desks here, mine and Chris's desks, are completely covered in stuff. You can't sit there, you can't use them. Normally, I don't know, it might have, no, it doesn't have anything on it. Normally this shelf back here is completely cluttered in stuff. Normally there are piles of things in our corners, and there just aren't anymore. And because of that, we are all benefiting. We're all happier. And I just wanted to tell you today, like I said, it's been on my heart. I just wanted to tell you today that if you're still struggling, just keep trying, hang in there. Just do something small today that will help you feel better tomorrow. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I know we all want to relax and have fun, and you can. But there's a saying that says, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Tomorrow is going to come whether or not you make your life better. I feel like this is getting a little rambly and a little much, but it's just speaking to me today, guys. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes there's just things on your heart that you need to say. Put on some good music, put on some, a song that really makes you happy. It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to, sing along to it. If you are tired of music, put on a podcast, put on something, put on anything that's going to motivate you. You have a favorite movie that you've seen 1,000 times, so you don't have to watch it, but you still want to hear it. Just do something that's going to get you moving. I encourage you to go check out the Fly Lady system if you're struggling. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you absolutely anything to do it. She's not trying to get your money. It's just a system that works. I'll link it below. I've been linking it in most of my videos lately because it just was working for me. And I've tried it before. I have tried the Fly Lady system before. You just have to keep trying. Keep getting back on the horse. Don't give up. Don't be hard on yourself. I know we all do it. We're human. It's a human thing to put yourself down. So I've made a video before talking about the power of positive thinking. I absolutely still believe in that. If you're having a crappy day, you're telling yourself, this day sucks. This is a crappy day. Why did I even get out of bed today? It doesn't have to be that way. Have a reset with yourself and look for the positivity in the day because it's there. Something could happen today. You woke up today. Some people did not. Boy, that took a turn. Whatever you need to do to keep yourself motivated, reach out to someone, get a cleaning buddy. I'll be your cleaning buddy. I really am working on getting better at responding to people's messages on Instagram. So if you have sent me a message and I have not responded, I'm sorry. I will do my very best to get back to you. Reach out to someone. Reach out to me. Reach out to another YouTuber. Reach out to, I don't know, a friend. If you're not like me, then you don't have any outside of you guys. You guys are my friends. But there are people on here. Find somebody in the comments here. If you're looking for a friend, if you're looking for someone to help you stay accountable, an accountability buddy. I heard that somewhere. Where did I hear that? An accountability buddy. Accountability buddy. Anyway, squirrel brain. If you are looking for an accountability buddy, leave a comment. Reach out to each other here in our community because you guys, you make my life better. And I know that a lot of us are very similar, so we can find friends, and we can be each other's friends. Everybody needs a support system. So we can do that for each other. It's time for me to go do my mom things. My battery is going to die because that's how this goes. And my kids need me. So I'm going to go. I will see you guys on Monday. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Go do something to make yourself proud. Go do something to make your tomorrow a little bit easier. Spread some positivity in the world because the world needs more of that. It's a scary place these days. We need more positivity. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Will you wait a minute? I love you guys. Bye, guys.